Researchers at the University of Toledo are using new technology to monitor algae blooms on Lake Erie. Instead of getting in the water, they're flying above it. NBC 24's Bree Malaska joins us live from downtown. Bree, how is this new process better than what they were already doing?
Well, Jamie, this allows them to be able to detect how much and what type of algae is in the water, especially for the smaller waterways like the reservoirs and the rivers. As Toledoans brace for another algae bloom that's expected to be bigger than average, researchers are using drone technology to better detect the blooms before they happen.
One of the interesting things is when you make a measurement at the boat, you're making one point right there. This can get us actually about a half mile away from the boat and actually get a loop around the boat and get a better idea larger than just right where the boat is.
Dr. Ricky Becker is an associate professor at the University of Toledo's Department of Environmental Sciences. He says the drone has a sensor on the bottom that measures the light reflected off the water in different wavelengths.
So we're measuring 100 different colors from blue all the way out to near infrared. And we can, from the differences in those colors, we can actually see what type of algae is there and distinguish between the algae and say, is it potentially toxic? Is it probably not toxic?
Typically, they would use satellite data, take single samples from boats, or use buoys in fixed places on the water. The drone, however, gives more mobility to scan lines through the waterways and measure more water at a time.
So if we be able to see in advance where the bloom is going, whether that's from a satellite, whether that's from a drone, whether that's from water sampling, or whether that's from a buoy in the water, those all complement each other, and they're different layers of a defense system for looking and seeing where the algae is coming and whether it will impact an intake.
Now, the drone is a low-cost option at only about $2,000, and researchers tell me it's really good when there's cloud cover because that blocks the satellite imaging. Live in Toledo, Bree Malaska, NBC 24 News.